It's now my pleasure to announce the BioAlberta 2020 Company of the Year and 2020 Scientific Achievement and Innovation Award winners. For this, I will call upon Keith Gilchrist, who, as former co-chair of the board of directors, will present the awards. Those of you who don't know Keith, and I think there might be only one or two of you that don't, Keith is a 25-year veteran of Alberta's technology commercialization community. He currently leads Alberta market access initiatives for the Janssen pharmaceutical companies of Johnson & Johnson, following a similar position with GlaxoSmithKline. Before joining pharma, Keith held a 15-year career as an intellectual property strategist and technology licensing dealmaker with an Alberta fuel cell company and with the industry liaison offices of the University of Calgary and the National Research Council. Keith has volunteered for BioAlberta for 12 years now. He's been on the board of directors since 2014 and co-chair since the board of directors since 2019. Keith holds an MBA from the University of Calgary's Haskayne School of Business and a Master of Laws from Osgoode Hall Law School. I'll turn it over to Keith, and the winners are.
Thank you, Rob, and thank you for the kind words earlier. In recognition of the outstanding individual and company achievements that drive the success of Alberta's life science sector, it's my honor to present the BioAlberta 2020 Achievement Awards. But first, let me thank John Pinsent, who has chaired BioAlberta's Awards Adjudication Committee for many years and is now stepping down from that role. John, thank you for all of your work to celebrate excellence in our field. And let me also thank the Volunteer Committee of Adjudicators for their work in helping BioAlberta celebrate these innovators. So let me start with the BioAlberta Company of the Year. This award acknowledges a company that has shown significant achievement, strong performance, or has taken a leadership role within Alberta's business community or in the international marketplace. The 2020 Company of the Year award goes to Entos Pharmaceuticals, Inc. Entos' story through 2020 and into 2021 has featured exciting development and clinical trial announcements on its Covagenics DNA vaccine for COVID-19 and commercialization announcements regarding its Fusagenics nanoparticle drug delivery platform for next-generation genetic therapies, including yesterday's announcement with BioMarin. Entos has undergone tremendous growth in the size of its team, its capital attraction, and it has absolutely shone as an advocate for how Canada can improve our investment competitiveness when we say we want to move at the speed of a pandemic. To accept the award, I'm pleased to introduce Dr. John Lewis, founder of Entos Pharmaceuticals. And Dr. Lewis, please accept our congratulations and this memento for Company of the Year for 2020, and please carry our best wishes and encouragement to your entire team. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Keith and Rob and Trish and the entire BioAlberta team and board for this just incredible honor. It's a real honor for me to accept this award on behalf of my entire amazing team at Entos Pharmaceuticals. For those of you who don't know me, in addition to this role, I'm also a professor of oncology at the University of Alberta. And the technology that we're using at Entos came out of our passion to cure cancer. But it's really been a truly transformative year for us. We really see this award as a validation of all of our long hours, tight deadlines, and extreme challenges over the past year. And a little bit about Entos. So imagine for a minute a world that exists without any genetic diseases. At Entos, we see a new reality in our ability to prevent and cure many different diseases, one that'll be ushered in, though, with the advent of safe, effective, and redosable genetic medicines. With the sequencing of the human genome, and then the development of tools that allow us to precisely manipulate gene expression up or down, or even to correct and edit genes to correct mutations, the promise of cures for many devastating genetic diseases is now within our grasp. Now, while there have been successes over the years in some approved medicines, gene therapies, we found as an industry and as a science community, it's been quite a bit more challenging than many had hoped. And really, I pin this on the availability of safe and effective and redosable genetic medicines. So out there in the industry right now, as far as genetic medicines go, we've actually, because of the pandemic, we've all got an education in RNA medicines and in viral medicines through the approved and effective vaccines that we've received over the past year. Viral platforms, we've seen, effective vaccines, we've seen effective gene therapies, but we have challenges with viral manufacturing, lack of redosability, and potential toxicity for certain kinds of gene therapies that need to be addressed. We've seen a huge rise in non-viral platforms, the lipid nanoparticle advanced by Pfizer and Moderna, and these very effective vaccines. But the generalizability of the current lipid nanoparticle platform for all diseases is challenging in some ways. So Entos really has taken an approach where we developed a highly differentiated delivery platform, as Keith mentioned, called Fusogenics, that combines both the advantages of lipid nanoparticles with those of the viruses while trying to eliminate or reduce the challenges. And I'm happy to say that Fusogenics is an effective, redosable genetic medicine platform that now brings every tissue, every disease within our reach. And the key to our technology, and I'm a university professor, so I'm going to talk a little bit about science, but not too much, is a novel class of fusion proteins. They're called fusion-associated small transmembrane proteins, or FAST proteins. This is a remarkable story because these are a Canadian discovery, discovered from eminent virologist Dr. Roy Duncan at Dalhousie University, discovered some 2 decades ago now. They're really remarkable, and I had the real fortunate event to meet Roy 15 years ago now, and recognize all the way back then, before I even became a professor or a CEO or an entrepreneur, that this was really going to solve a lot of problems for curing diseases. And Roy and I have been working, during the intervening 15 years on developing and building a platform around this amazing discovery that now, where we are today, we have a fully scalable lipid-based formulation that can be used for the delivery of either RNA or DNA to create gene therapies, genetic medicines, vaccines, and cancer treatments. So Entos was founded in 2016. As we've developed this platform since our founding, we've really focused on working with a large number of partners around the world to establish key proof of concept data, and then launch development programs where we saw really good traction. And this has resulted in several very exciting co-development and licensing deals, including one, as Keith mentioned, just announced yesterday with BioMarin. We're very excited about that, where we're going to get to work with BioMarin with their deep expertise and long experience to develop cures for rare genetic diseases. And now, obviously, Entos and our team have been developing treatments and this platform in the context of the last 1.5 years in a pandemic. And so as we look, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're really looking forward to getting back to business as we prepare to start a first-in-human clinical trial for a cancer gene therapy that we developed under our spin-out company, Oncogenics. So we're really excited about that prospect. But as Keith mentioned, the big story of the past year has been the discovery, development, and clinical evaluation of a vaccine for COVID-19. As was mentioned just recently, we're using this Fusogenics platform to develop a fridge-stable, ideally single-shot DNA vaccine against COVID-19 that is likely to have broad coronavirus protection. Now, we knew from the beginning that in the pandemic that these genetic platforms like Pfizer and Moderna's would be very quick to develop, and now that we've seen approved vaccines with those platforms, we know that they have very high efficacy as well. That's very exciting. But we've seen, and we recognize from the beginning, there might be some challenges to RNA in its stability. So it needs to be kept in deep cold. And we thought DNA being stable would be the ideal platform to be able to distribute vaccines around the world. So, and the truth is, while we're beginning to come out of the pandemic in North America, we're seeing rising vaccination rates. The truth is the majority of the populations around the world remains unvaccinated. And we're seeing variants beginning to emerge that are really starting to evade, in some cases, the first generation of COVID vaccine. So as a team, Entos remains committed we see a significant opportunity to have a fridge-stable single-dose vaccine for COVID-19 that could be manufactured, ideally here in Alberta, and distributed worldwide to protect against both emerging variants and potentially future coronavirus threats. So I'm happy to say, as Keith alluded to, we've recently received authorization to begin phase 2 clinical trials of our COVIDgenics vaccine in South Africa. We're looking to expand those trials into additional countries in Africa over the next few months as we work toward authorization. Now, to be able to take a novel development program like a vaccine all the way from discovery through development into clinical trials in the middle of a pandemic has truly been a challenge and would have never been possible without just an incredible team that we've built over the past 6 years and really over the past year to address this huge challenge. So we've grown from 12 employees in early 2020. We're now pushing over 40 employees, and all of the team has worked tirelessly, day and night in the context of a pandemic, wearing masks, social distancing, in an environment where it's very difficult to get raw materials, it's very difficult to get services, and it's really been a testament to their grit, their dedication, and their loyalty, and their commitment to the vision that our technology could address this critical need around the world. And I just want to say that, of course, I'm here virtually, of course, accepting the award. Just wanted to, the team couldn't be here in the studio, but they are here on standby to help receive the award with me. I just want to switch to them if we can. And so I just want to say that actually even this week, we're in the process of manufacturing the phase 2 vaccine. There they are. Hi, everybody. And this award really belongs to everybody at Entos Pharmaceuticals. I'm very, very fortunate and blessed, really, to have such an amazing group of individuals to be able to join us here today and accept this award together. I just want to say that this is just the beginning. We have many more things to do. We're looking forward to the approval of the vaccine, working on a raft of rare genetic diseases and cancer. We thank you so much, BioAlberta, for the award, and look forward to big things in the future. Thank you.
Congratulations again, John. Congratulations to all of Entos. Let me move now to the BioAlberta 2020 Award for Scientific Achievement and Innovation. This award recognizes an individual or team responsible for a breakthrough innovation with commercial application. The 2020 Scientific Achievement and Innovation Award goes to Enterra Feed Corporation. Enterra's story through 2020 and into 2021 featured the completion and launch of its 180,000 square foot protein production facility in Rocky View County. This is an exciting milestone that culminated a decade of work in developing, refining, and commercializing an insect larva-based protein production platform, a platform that efficiently utilizes thousands of tons of pre-consumer food waste every year and has allowed Enterra to begin international sales of a line of animal feed and fertilizer products. With this innovation, the Enterra team has positioned the company and Alberta as leaders in alternative and urban agriculture And when we talk about how the life science community has the power to revolutionize Alberta's economy and to disrupt our primary traditional industries, this is exactly what we mean. We have a short video introduction to Enterra, and then to accept the award, we'll be joined virtually by Bruce Jowett.
Welcome to Enterra, an industry-leading tech-focused company who is transforming the future of feed and food by harnessing the nutritional power of insects. Our world is full of rapid growth, change, and challenges. Population increases are fueling exponential demand for food and putting pressure on feed markets. Consumers are demanding a sustainable, less invasive way for food production systems. And then another reality, we all have limited resources. Over a decade ago, we began with a clear vision to face the challenge of sustainability and quality with alternative feed products head on. With perseverance, the brightest minds, and innovation, we produce the highest quality insect ingredients for animal feed and pet food companies at the forefront of innovation and sustainability. Working with the black soldier fly, we care for each stage of their life cycle, yielding 1 million times growth in just a few weeks, from egg to grown larvae. How do we do this? We're obsessed about quality. Our larvae are fed optimum diets, hand-tailored by our team of nutritionists and bioengineers. Our modular production facility ensures we care for our larvae through every stage, allowing us to meet the demands of an ever-growing industry well into the future, both nationally and globally. Local partnerships provide us with an abundance of fruits, vegetables, and feedstock, vetted by government for quality on all fronts, from policy, procedural rigor, and processing with leading technology, crafted for precision. Our result? A perfect diet for our larvae, built for success and maximum potential. At the end of their life cycle, we create a multitude of high-value products to meet global demand. And as new markets evolve and scale, we will be hand in hand providing value. Our proprietary technology and processes are designed for growth and reduce capital cost, using modular design to scale further production sites around the globe. With over 10 years of technological enhancement, our systems are measured and expandable, affording us the ability to move fast and tactfully to meet market demands. Customer satisfaction is guaranteed at Enterra and reflects our core values of quality, integrity, and innovation. As a large partner in this dynamic market of alternative feed solutions, we look forward to expanding, partnering with new stakeholders, and making a real difference in the world we share.
To the entire team at Enterra, please accept BioAlberta's congratulations on this 2020 Scientific Achievement and Innovation Award. We look forward to learning where this revolution will take Enterra and all of us. Bruce, we look forward to your comments. We invite you to take yourself off mute and turn on your camera.
Excellent. You can hear me, Keith? Perfect. All's good?
Ed.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you, Keith, and thank you, BioAlberta, as well as all those involved in the industry for this award and recognition. You know, when the life sciences sector thrives on innovation, and anytime we are acknowledged for innovation in this space, it's a real honor for us as a company. This is the type of award that not only tells us not to sit and rest on our laurels, but to continue putting all our efforts into remaining one of the most innovative partners in the feed industry in North America. So thank you very much. I joined Enterra almost 3 years ago, and I can tell you that the culture of innovation and scientific leadership was firmly ingrained here, and it is what attracted me to the company. We are the largest insect manufacturer in North America due to collaboration, and a collaboration that comes from a number of experts in their functional areas coming together to create an efficient, controlled environment to raise the black soldier fly and produce larvae and turn it into a powerful protein. Within Alberta, we've established a $45 million commercial production facility that houses our insects at various stages of their life cycle. And we consider ourselves a farm or a ranch. And since we are talking about our production in Alberta, Alberta ranchers often refer to their livestock in the number of head, and we boast that we have one of the world's largest livestock operations with 3 billion head in it. There's a marketable use for our high quality insect protein in several animal feed products, and there are even market cases for our byproduct, insect frass, which can be used in organic agriculture, gardens, and greenhouses, just to name a few of the markets that we have ahead of us. While we have the right minds in research, entomology, engineering, operations, marketing, and sales on our team, the real difference is what everyone, all 95 employees at Enterra, want to do with their talents. Our goal of harnessing the power of insects to feed and care for the world is more than just a company mission. It's actual every day by the individuals who work here. We have a team of people committed to improving global, social, and environmental conditions wherever we can. That's the reason why our proprietary production process for insect rearing is more than efficient. It's incredibly sustainable. We feed our insects using only pre-consumer food waste sourced from local food producers and grocers, diverting 130 tons of nutrient-rich food waste away from landfills in Alberta every day. Our vertical farming technique allows us to farm with no arable land, use 95% less water, and produce 99% less greenhouse gases than traditional feed production. While sustainability is among our top priorities, we can't make a difference in the world without customers who are also seeking sustainable partners. In the feed industry, we can only be competitive if both sustainable and functional, and we've been able to prove both with third-party research and customer trials. Our Enterra protein is not only an excellent source with prebiotic properties for adult dogs, but it's biologically suited to canine digestion and their palates. Studies have shown that our insect ingredients are upwards of 90% digestible by dogs, and they show excellent results in palatability trials, so that's when the dog seeks it out, when compared to foods with alternative plant-based protein. Enterra protein also largely outperforms plant-based ingredients for essential amino acids, and as novel protein offers potential in hypoallergenic food mixes. Our Enterra oil is an oil product derived from the black soldier fly grubs that can be used in formulated pet food products or as a coating to enhance palatability in pet foods or treats. It's extremely nutritious and high in omega fat. The presence of lauric acid contributes to the antimicrobial activities, and it has a number of benefits for dogs' coat and skin, brain function, fat burning, and recovery from injuries. Finally, our whole dried black soldier fly larvae product, or what we refer to as Enterra grubs, has excellent functional benefits as part of the diets of wild birds and backyard poultry. Chickens go wild for the taste, and our grubs offer 20 times more calcium than the traditional feed sources like mealworms, leading to sturdy bones and eggshells. Along with similar health benefit trials show that 50% more birds visited feeders with Enterra grubs over dried mealworms. They also consumed Enterra grubs at nearly double the rate, helping them gain the nutrients they need and do it quicker. With every innovation we make, we're committed to our customers and their results. When dealing with something as sensitive as pets or animals' diets, we need to have the science to back up our ingredients. So this award couldn't be a more suitable and cherished recognition for the goals of our leadership, our staff, and our customers. We appreciate the meaningful relationships we have in the wider life sciences community, and will continue to look to you and this award for inspiration in the future. Once again, thank you to BioAlberta for this award, and have a great day.
Thank you, Bruce. And once again, to you and the entire team at Enterra, our congratulations on this award. And for myself, as the child of Southern Alberta ranchers, I had to smile at the comment about over 1 billion head. There's a joke in there somewhere about what it's like at calving time, but I'll leave that for another day. It's been my pleasure to present these two awards on behalf of BioAlberta, and I'm happy to turn the podium back to Rob Stoddard.
Thanks, Keith. And one final congratulations both to Dr. John Lewis and his team at Entos Pharmaceuticals, and to Dave Lemon, CEO, and his team at Enterra.